Richard Newman is a guy who will tell you how much he enjoys his life.
It's just awesome. I love it. This is the life, the retired life.
Almost every day, you'll find him on the driving range.
There you go, right on it. I've been playing this game for over 50 years, and it's my life. I love it.
But a few years ago, his heart health kept him from doing what he loves.
I didn't feel like doing anything. I was so tired.
Richard was diagnosed with heart failure. Simply put, heart failure is the inability of the heart to pump blood efficiently. Florida Hospital cardiologist Mark Molinsky takes care of Richard.
Some of the earliest symptoms of heart failure can be very subtle. They can be anything from just some mild shortness of breath to perhaps not being able to do activities as you once were able to.
Statistics show an estimated 5 million Americans have heart failure. People who smoke, have diabetes, and high blood pressure are at risk. So are people like Richard. He had a family history of heart problems and high cholesterol, likely in part from his love of fast food.
Boy, when you overindulge in it day after day, that's when you run into trouble. When I was younger, I lived on cheeseburgers, French fries, and Cokes.
Not anymore.
Hello. Richard.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Doctor. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Should I hug you?
You can give me a hug. Sure. Absolutely.
Richard knows he has to answer to his cardiologist and his wife. They make a formidable team.
You're watching your salt at home, not consuming more salt than usual.
Richard, his wife, and Dr. Molinsky have formed a successful partnership to manage his heart failure.
He is a living example of what you can accomplish in someone who is motivated, who knows his illness well, has a very supportive spouse, and who just does everything like they're supposed to.
That means meals that help control Richard's cholesterol and sugar levels.
We do eat a lot of fish, but I make it in different ways.
A diet that doesn't include fatty foods. Richard's wife sees to it.
But I like to cook, and I like to cook healthy food, not slumpy.
Slumpy, her word for grease. Richard does his part. He exercises and takes his medicine. His advice to those newly diagnosed with heart failure?
Don't be afraid of it. Keep moving. Do what the doctor tells you to do. Keep in touch with him. That's the only thing I can say. You can't do it yourself. You have to have somebody help you.
Richard's wife helps him. So does his cardiologist, who says heart failure is no longer considered a death sentence.
We give our patients a lot of encouragement and tell them that if they follow our advice with respect to medications, exercise, and device therapy where appropriate, that they can often lead quite active lives and participate in many of the activities that they had before they were given the diagnosis of heart failure. Okay, very good. Thank you.
Again, Doc.
For Richard, that means the chance to work on his game
This is the pitching wedge, and I can hit that about 100 yards.
anytime he wants.